So we're live at the Benson Hotel with Matt Boxler, a photographer and media streamer here in the Portland area. And we're with Angela Blessing, Mainstream Media's first reporter. And Angela, we just finished the event with Ricky Williams on Access Consciousness, very enlightened event, and you guys asked great questions. And now you had some questions for Matt.
I have a whole bunch of questions. My first one is, how long have you been doing photography?
I've been doing photography for 20 years. I started with landscape and wilderness photography and then moved into PR and people photography. I just realized it was really hard to get wildlife to come up with cash, and so I started doing people, right? Yeah. And then that's been the last 3 years, so it's been a lot of fun, and I do Facebook, PR, electronic publication, and really enjoy just being a catalyst to bring people out, bring the funny part out in them, the authentic part that doesn't always show up.
So what motivated you to become a photographer? Like, did your dad do it? Did you look up to somebody when you were a kid and decide you want to do it? Or did someone knock on your door and say, could you do this for a wedding, and it was your first time? Can you tell me how you did that? Great
question. My grandfather, who was a pilot, always loved to go up in his airplane, and we'd take photos, and he'd hand me his old Nikon F4 over, and that pretty much got me started, right? Who wouldn't be totally excited about that? So, years went by, and then I just started doing it as a passionate hobby, because it was always so charged and full of life to do it. And then just recognizing how cool it was to photograph other people and see them have that same childlike excitement come up in their faces and their bodies, and capture that. And that's what really gets me excited, is to actually be the catalyst for that and watch people just go bung, and turn on.
Do you ever sell your photography work? Like, do you make cards or greeting cards or posters and sell them?
I do. Actually, I sell a lot of them online. I haven't actually done any hard copy publications like you're asking about, but I was just thinking about putting a book together for my last 10 months in Australia, which I pretty much photographed everything from your big toe to your right elbow. No, wait a minute, and a whole bunch of flowers. And I took a bike ride across Western Australia, which was about 1,000 kilometers, and photographed that too. So it was a really fun trip. So yes, it's going to be fun. There's so many different possibilities starting to happen.
My other question is, have you ever taken a really unique picture of Portland? And if you did, can you tell me what picture you took here in Portland that makes it very unique?
There is something that looks like a gondola on the west side of Portland that I've seen several times that I was actually going to go shoot tomorrow. And it's a very short gondola that's probably no more than 50 yards in length that I'm going to look up and take a picture of and post it on my website, which is clickphotography.cc. So I'll give you that information as soon as it's posted tomorrow. The reason for taking the picture of that, it's like a lifestyle photography picture, is that the angles and the way it actually comes together, since it's on a steep upslope, I can really bring some color to it and so forth with the sun coming in and maybe a sunrise. Portland's just rich with color, and you get a little sun here and the whole place goes bada boom.
My other question is, with your 20 years of experience in photography, do you have one favorite picture that you will never get out of your mind that you like to share? And what does it mean to you?
Yes, I do. I didn't know it until you asked, though. But it's a picture of my black lab sticking her nose through the back kitchen door, cracked open just a few inches, with a big green tennis ball in her mouth, and all you can see is her nose, tennis ball, and drool hanging off of her lip.
What is your dog's name?
That dog's gone, but her name is Gypsy.
Oh. So you're a dog lover.
I'm a dog lover and have been a dog trainer for a lot of years too.
So you take a lot of dog pictures?
I do animal pictures also. Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
They're so much easier than people. That's how I learned to make people easy on film.
Well, I just want to say thank you for taking the opportunity to be here so I can get to know you more and what you do. And I will definitely look at your website more and maybe get to know you even more.
Cool. Thank you so much
Exciting.
for the interview.
Yes,
Yay.
I love this.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.